Now, Mahakali was not a teacher, but Shiva, who's known as the founder of Tantra, he was the teacher. So all the teachings, mantras, all the work around Mahakali was created by Shiva. And this is why every original scripture of Tantra, it's written by Shiva and it's in honor of Mahakali. And there's no scripture without the word science in it. You could pick any oldest of the oldest Tantra scripture. There is the word Vigyan, which means science. So the science word is mentioned everywhere. Mahakali is mentioned everywhere, because without Mahakali, there is no Tantra. And Tantra is the technology, the science of manifesting her energy into anything. Now, as the Tantra work evolved, the teachers realized we cannot always have Mahakali. She's not needed everywhere. Sometimes the job is very little and we are inviting her larger than life energy, and that doesn't go well. So they started creating many other forms. Remember, it's not a human body. It's not like you and me. It's a form. It's a consciousness. No beginning, no ending, no color, no shape, no form. So they started creating other conscious energies around Mahakali's energy. So one interesting, concept that was born out of it was, I'm typing it, Das Mahavidya, which means the 10 prime forces, the 10 prime goddesses in Tantra. Okay, each goddess serves a specific purpose among these 10 goddesses, and you can copy this name. If you Google it, a new mystery world will start to show up. And in these 10 goddesses, who's the big mama? Mahakali. She's the authority. Everybody else revolves around her. So, and it's a common, thumb rule in Tantra work, that if you're doing a mantra and you're confused whether it's for Mahakali or for somebody else, stick to Mahakali, because she's the umbrella. She's the sky. Under her, all the stars are. Okay. So now, important thing here is I'm using the word form, consciousness, energy, which means you have some power over what kind of energy you'll invite. People who blindly jump into Mahakali, they end up inviting a very fierce form of Mahakali, and things get a little out of control there. You can invite the fierce form if you can handle it, right? But even the senior Tantra teachers do not go there. It's a very wild space. Imagine inviting a form which is purely wild. I mean, it's so wild, it can demolish a building in like half a second. It's like Superwoman kind of space. If you cannot handle that power, you shouldn't even invite that. And this is why people who experiment too much without guidance with Tantra, Kundalini, the first thing that starts to happen with them, the mental health starts to, gets challenged. And this is why I think the spiritual community gets a bad name, because people come across a lot of spiritual seekers who feel a little bit weird, right? Who talk anything, who are not working, and they seem to talk in a very unstructured way all over the place. Why that's happening? They have been experimenting with too much stuff that's affecting their mental space.